Hi, my name is Donald Adebayo. Guess what we'll be looking at today? E-Wallet. I know most of H2i members love to hear E-Wallet when it comes to do with dollars. So let's head up straight away. You click on your browser and then you type in your Helping Hands International. You log in. And then the same account that is an associate is what we'll still be looking at. Okay, from here I'll jump into my account for security reasons, and here we are in our, like I said before, this is what we'll be looking at, our e-wallet section. We'll be seeing your transaction history, your e-wallet balance, how to transfer your fund, and how to withdraw to your local bank. Now, for those of you that have watched my previous tutorial, you discover that in the total balance of this account there was no money. It was 0.0 here. It was showing 2 referrals and 0.0 US dollars. That was the database error, which was corrected, and then $16 came back. If you look over here, you discover that this account now have $1, and if you look here now, it says transfer fund by I think that should be H2i Designs to Ife Adebayo, and you can see the date. It was yesterday's date, so I just transferred $1 into this person's account just for this tutorial that we're going to do. So I'll be transferring the dollar back into my account so that you can also be able to transfer and see how it is easily done. And if you followed my last tutorial, you discovered that this was there, then now we have to, and you can always view all. Or you come here and you click on transaction history. And over here, see that we have sender's name, if I divide receiver's name, H2i Designs, credit is 0 and the debit, and this is the one I sent yesterday from H2i Designs to Ife Adebayo. See, its credit now is $1, no debit. Transfer fund by H2i Designs to Ife Adebayo. See the date. Alright, so that is how you see your transaction history. Now, to view your balance, you just click on e-wallet balance, and to show you the amount you have. You know, in your dashboard we saw where we have our e-wallet account showing us $1. It's still the same thing that you have over here. So now if we go down to the e-wallet transfer, e-wallet fund transfer, this is where you make your transfer to other accounts, that is other H2i accounts. If you want to transfer your fund, once you click on e-wallet section, you come down to e-wallet fund transfers. I'm going to click on there, and as you can see, it says e-wallet balance is $1, and then it says enter recipient user ID, that is the user name of the person that you want to send your money to, that is whatever dollars you want to send. Now this part is where I want you to pay serious attention, because if you make a mistake here, you send money into somebody else's account that you might not know or you might not be able to trace. So first thing you do, when you come into the box, you enter the username of your recipient. For example, you're transferring back to H2i Designs, so I'm going to enter H2i Designs. Now, once you have entered the username, make sure you click out of the box like this, and you see this scrolling will load, and then search the database for the name of this user. As you can see now, it has brought out the username as Adebayo Abiade. Now, once you have confirmed that this name corresponds with this username, that's when you can proceed. But if it doesn't correspond, then you need to take a pause, go back, click, enter the username, and make sure that it's a username. For example, if it doesn't show up, click inside this box and click out again to reload. That is almost like you're telling it to reload. Once you click inside and you click out, you're telling it to reload. So if you want, you can even do this like 3 times for you to be sure that that's the actual name, because when it comes to dollars, you don't joke with it. So now over here it says enter amount to transfer. So you click inside the box, and for sure it's $1 that you're going to transfer, because that is what you have over here. If you have more than that, you know you can still transfer more. I'm just using this as an example. So once you are done, you come here and then you enter your transaction password, the one you filled in when you filled your form. So I'm going to enter mine now. So after entering the transaction password, you just click on transfer. So it asks you, e-wallet fund transfer confirmation, confirm user ID, username, iSwap Designs, confirm amount to transfer, $1. Once you are sure of this, then you can click on transfer, which I will do now. And you will see it says fund transferred successfully. So we have successfully transferred this fund to iSwap Designs. This is still tells you here fund transferred successfully. Now if you look at your balance, it's showing us 0.00 USD. That means it has actually gone into iSwap Designs account. Now if you now want to view your transaction, you click on this and it will take you straight to where you will view the transactions that you have done from here. As you can see now, it says e-wallet transaction history. Now you know if you come here, it's giving you the whole transaction history, but here it shows you the e-wallet transaction history. So if you look at it, fund was transferred from iSwap Designs and it was sent back to iSwap Designs. So that's the credit and the debit. And if you see the status, it shows you paid. So if iSwap Designs should check his account now, we discover that $1 has been transferred into his account. So now let's look at the last part, which is your withdrawing your e-wallet from your account into your local bank. Alright, if you look here now, it says withdrawal request amount, no data available in this table because no withdrawal have been made with this account. But for you to be able to withdraw your dollars into your local bank, then you come up here and click new request. It loads and then open the form where you will fill in all the necessary information that are meant to be entered. So as you can see, our e-wallet balance is still 0.00 USD. Now over here it says note, admin charge of 4% will be levied for all withdrawals. And also note that the minimum withdrawal you can make is 50 USD. So if you don't have up to $50, you cannot transfer to your local bank. So now imagine you have $50 to transfer and 4% will be removed from this $50. That will be like $2 will go out of this $50. If you have 100, that will be like $4 will go out of this. For those mathematicians, you can do your calculations and you will see. Alright, so if you remember in my last tutorial or in one of my tutorials where we edited our account, I told you to update all your informations. As you can see, those informations we updated are what is showing here now. So for those of you that your account have not been updated, follow my tutorial on editing your account and update all the necessary things that are meant to be updated here, most especially your bank account number and the bank name, because whatever thing you are doing here goes straight into that account. So if you scroll down, the next thing I want to explain to you is what we call the SWIFT code. Now what is a SWIFT code? SWIFT code is an international code that identifies a particular bank worldwide. It's also called a bank identification code, BIC. This SWIFT code consists of 8 to 11 characters. When you go to your banks, you can ask them to explain more on the SWIFT code. That's not my job. So the SWIFT code is what you will get from your bank, and then you enter it here. And once you are done with that, you enter the amount that you want to send. Definitely we know it should be from $50, and then you can put a description if you want. Let's say maybe to IceWeb, and then you must always enter your transaction code. Once you have entered your transaction code, all you just do is to click on submit. So any information that you have not filled properly, you see this box here will ask you to fill the particular code that is missing out. So once you have done that, it will send the money into your local bank. But remember, you have to wait for some days before the money goes into your account, so that you don't say you have sent your dollars and it has not entered your account. You have to wait. Some banks might even delay more than usual, so you have to be patient and wait for your dollars to go in. So you don't need to start calling the leaders or calling your uplines that you have lost your money or your money have not gone into your bank. But the main thing is make sure you follow all these procedures properly, and everything will go well as you have planned it. So when you get to your bank to get your SWIFT code, you can ask other questions like their own levy, or if they are going to do any other thing, or if you need anything that will help you out with your transfer from your e-wallet account, and they will give you all the necessary details that you need. So once you are done, make sure you always log out of your account. Click on your name over here, and then you click on log out. Thank you for listening. I remain your tutor and your IT consultant, Donald Adebayo.